Hello, I am Dr. Claire Monroe, a men's aging and performance specialist. A recent vascular study revealed a striking reality. By the time a man reaches 50, his peripheral arteries, which are the vital vessels supplying his lower extremities and reproductive organs, can lose up to 40% of their natural elasticity without him feeling a single chest pain. Most men notice the subtle changes. They experience cold feet, random lower leg cramping, or a loss of reliable firmness in the bedroom, and they silently assume it is just age catching up with them. But what they are actually experiencing is the early, reversible stage of peripheral arterial restriction. I see this exact scenario in my clinical practice every day. Men sit across from me, quietly frustrated by their body's changing responses, completely unaware that their lower arteries have been slowly suffocating for years. If you stay with me until the end of this conversation, I will explain exactly what is restricting that vital blood flow and how a completely overlooked natural route can fundamentally restore it far beyond what any quick fix pill or temporary solution could ever offer. To understand how to reverse this restriction, we have to look at the underlying mechanism destroying your vascular health, which is low-grade systemic inflammation. Over decades, modern dietary habits and chronic stress create an environment where the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium, becomes constantly irritated. Plaque does not just suddenly appear out of nowhere. It is a biological response to this relentless, low-level inflammation. As a defense mechanism, the vessels stiffen and harden. Consequently, the flow of oxygen and nutrients to the lower half of your body slows down to an absolute crawl. When men run to a standard doctor because their bedroom performance is failing, they are typically handed a synthetic pill designed to forcefully pump blood. But this is like attaching a high-pressure pump to a clogged, stiff hose. It forces a temporary reaction, but it does absolutely nothing to heal the chronic inflammation that caused the hose to stiffen in the first place. You are treating a localized symptom while ignoring a systemic fire. The most powerful intervention you can make to clear this restriction is leveraging the vascular power of dietary nitrates, specifically through the daily consumption of raw beetroot extract. Beetroot is a dense, earthy root that functions as a direct vasodilator. When you consume it, your body undergoes a specific enzymatic conversion, turning those natural nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the exact signaling molecule that tells the smooth muscle tissue around your lower arteries to relax, expand, and let blood flow freely. By introducing a small, concentrated dose of raw beet juice or high-quality beet powder into your morning routine, you are effectively giving your arteries a daily physical therapy session, restoring their elasticity without artificially spiking your heart rate or burdening your cardiovascular system. You cannot, however, expect to heal your vessels if you continue throwing fire into your bloodstream. The second necessary step is the complete elimination of industrial seed oils to stop arterial inflammation at its source. Oils like canola, soybean, and sunflower contain unstable, highly processed fatty acids that rapidly oxidize when they enter your body. This oxidation acts like microscopic sandpaper on your endothelial lining. You must swap these inflammatory agents for pure, unrefined olive oil or avocado oil, which contains stable fats that actually soothe the vascular walls and halt the inflammatory cascade. This is the kind of information that should be reaching men long before the problem becomes impossible to ignore. If this clinical perspective makes sense to you, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video so we can help more men understand and heal their bodies. The third practice involves physically training your blood vessels through contrast therapy. Alternating between hot and cold water at the end of your daily shower forces your peripheral arteries to rapidly dilate and constrict. This mechanical expansion and contraction acts like a pump, clearing out stagnant, oxygen-depleted blood and helping to restore the elastic memory of your lower vessels over time. Over my years of practice, I realized that while introducing dietary nitrates and reducing inflammation are crucial foundational steps, many men have vessels that have been compromised for so long that they require dedicated cellular support to clear the accumulated oxidative stress. Because of this, I looked carefully into research natural compounds and decided to add a specific supplement to my clinical protocols. The formulation includes alpha lipoic acid, which is an exceptionally powerful antioxidant that acts directly on peripheral vessels, reducing the stubborn inflammation that compromises circulation in erectile tissue and the lower extremities. It also contains Peruvian maca, which regulates the central hormonal axis without directly interfering with testosterone levels. It works at the signal the brain sends to the producing organs, ensuring your body has the drive to match the restored blood flow. This is a clinical-grade nutritional support system, not a temporary trick. I have left the link in the pinned comment below for anyone who wants to review the formulation and understand the science behind it. You have to look at the broader context of your vascular health. When your lower arteries are struggling to dilate, it is a direct mirror of the environment surrounding your heart and your brain. Your physical vitality in your later decades depends entirely on the integrity of this vascular network. When circulation drops, you do not just lose bedroom performance. You lose your mobility, your energy, and the physical confidence that anchors your masculine identity. The men who recover their confidence fastest are the ones who stop pretending the problem wasn't there. Recovering your vitality is about restoring the fundamental biological communication within your own body. We covered the destructive role of systemic inflammation, the incredible vascular power of dietary nitrates from beetroot, the absolute necessity of eliminating oxidized seed oils, and the mechanical benefits of contrast therapy. Now, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, did you already know about this connection between systemic inflammation and peripheral blood flow? Or is this the first time a doctor has explained it this way? Do not wait until this silent restriction becomes permanent structural damage. You have the tools and the knowledge to reverse this trajectory right now. The nutritional formulation I started recommending is designed precisely to support this kind of deep vascular and cellular recovery from the inside out. If you want to understand what your body may be missing, the link is waiting for you in the pinned comment below. Review the ingredients, take your time, and start making choices that actually heal your system. This is a medical conversation, not a performance evaluation. Taking decisive action today is the most profound form of respect you can show to your future self.